Live streaming? Is live stream on? Am I on? We're on. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Wizard 101 live stream. We are here, and now, it has not officially started yet. Need to wait for that to start. Oh, okay, we're here. Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. I'm so excited. Today, we're just going to be playing some Wizard 101. I bought another membership, so that's pretty pog champ. And we're going to quest through some of the game on my Life Wizard. Now, the reason why I'm not on my Life Wizard right now is because I have a level, or I have a, what's it called, elixir? A hyper elixir. And I don't want to waste the time on it. But now that the live stream has started, I can go on my life right here. Hello. Ma'am, wow, that's what a username. Ma'am 2667 Starstorm and Simon, welcome to the stream. Hello. Hello and welcome everyone. I appreciate you all joining in on this fantastic day. I'm here in Marleybone. I'm so excited for this. You can see I have an absolute ton of what's it called? These things. This gear. Because I was trying to get rat spin from the what's it called? The curator in the museum. Grizzleheim lore pack, but I did not get rat spin from the Grizzleheim lore pack, which is tragic, but very much expected. We're just going to be questing through Marleybone today. I actually love Marleybone, one of my favorite worlds. You can see I'm a bit ahead of the curve in regards to level. Which is good. It's good, definitely. I still have 10 hours left on my my hyper elixir, so we're all good on that front.
Yes.
Yes. To Mayor Pimsbury. There's some side quests I'd also like to do. If anyone wants to either join or help, or just, you know, maybe TFC me or whatever, feel free to do that. I don't really care. No particular restrictions on that. This is a god-awful pet, in case you're curious. It has Lifebringer and Pain Giver, which means I can get a maximum of 9 damage on this, but it's a death pet, which is just absolutely tragic. I went past it. Have I been doing crafting? I probably have not. I have not. I'll do that later. I might get a membership again mid-March or April, September 23rd, school's already back on. Yeah, fair enough. This side quest gives a lot of XP, and I remember that. So we're gonna do that.
No need
so I forgot on the 1K when I want to go. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Miss Conrail, but first let's do this side quest. If you guys don't like watching side quests, you're not going to enjoy watching me, because I do so many side quests that it's actually ridiculous.
The mayor is feeling ill.
The mayor is feeling ill. Alright, let's go to Unicorn Way Park. Yo, Kibbs, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you all tuning in on this fine Friday. I'm sure that there's quite a few people that have school, so they can't watch, which is fine. I didn't really expect too many people to show up, but hey, it looks like there's 14 people here right now, which is kind of crazy. Appreciate y'all joining the stream. To Unicorn Way. No way, dude, you stream, let's go. I do stream. I've been streaming Rare. Can I add you? Yes, you can. Send me a TFC. I do stream, I just haven't been streaming recently because of school. Yo, what's the go? How are you, homie? I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Mutz Gaming? I love your username, by the way. Stream is perfect timing. Just finished my first class level, but I'm going to get on Wiz soon. Can I add you? You can. I cannot read your username. I'm sorry. My dyslexic brain looks at those characters and is like, no. MJXAEP. I don't know how to even go about pronouncing that. But anyways. Anyone can add me. Just send me a true friend code, and I will gladly add you in game. I'm just gonna be questing through Marleybone today on my Life Wizard, as you can see here. he's pretty pog champ, if I do say so myself. Let's go back. Alright, first true friend code. Let's do this. Check code. Perfect. He did it. Yeah, it's just letter by letter. Okay. Listen, I'm just very, what's it called? It's very hard for me to read certain things. Lore, welcome to the stream. Hello. Appreciate you tuning in.
Work. You found some gold.
Yeah. Alright, to the well in Krokotopia. I really wish that I had a house, because it would make going from world to world just so much easier. But, you know, you can't win everything. I mean, I can get a house eventually. Let's go with a goat. Is that a goat? Okay, that is a goat. I thought that was a donkey for a second. I was like, are you calling me an ass? That's just offensive. But, the goat. I wouldn't consider myself the goat, but, you know, if you guys do, that's fine. Hyper elixir. Oh, we need to go to Kelvin now. He's my favorite of the trees, not gonna lie. About to do some low-level ice peeve. Well, good luck with that. I just don't do PvP, because I just don't enjoy it, but...
Long time no see. The mayor.
Yes. Back to Marleybone. I've never been good at PvP, just not something I enjoy. Ever. I never have, and I never will. I think the only time I've enjoyed PvP is when I went in with my Storm once upon a time and just spammed Insane Bolt over and over again. And I either killed the enemy, or I died. There was no in-between. Alright. Hello, Mr. Hat Vendor.
Ah, you have returned with the frosted water. There.
I do. And now I go to Mayor Pimmsbury. You can see this was a really easy, like...
What's this?
Really easy 3k XP, which is great. I'm not going to do this one, though. I just really appreciate easy XP, you know? It's just really nice. Plus the fact that I have the Hyper Elixir, it is definitely time to get some easy XP. Not that good either, but low level doesn't take much skill. Fair enough. Mortis, my baby's pretty edgy. I do also like Mortis. Will you be doing this more often? I will try to stream as often as possible, but as I said, I've been busy with school. I do plan on streaming in the future. I just sometimes I lack the motivation, but I will try. Streaming is always really fun. I've always found it to be really fun.
I've got you now.
I've got you now. Oh, I just realized I don't even have. I need to go get some new spells, I think. And I need to go get new gear. My deck. Man, I now have 2 ice friends, which is funny. Look at you. Grandmaster Ice Wizard. He is not dead. That is tragic. Let's just use another leprechaun. I do really enjoy streaming. Streaming is really fun. Yeah. See, I already added you. TFC, added. What do you think about the AoE change? Oh, it is so good. I'm so excited for it. I actually have a video, well, not directly on that, but I have a video about the KI Live coming out today. It's a really good change. Not even gonna lie and say that it's not. Such a good change. What do you think about the level 50 elixir sale? I will probably not be getting it. It's what, 20,000? 20,000 is like $35, $30, something like that, somewhere in there. I'm not gonna get it because I don't have that kind of money. But
Oh, you're not Baxter. You'll regret meeting me, you will.
no. Goodbye. What AoE change? They're making it so that all the AoEs hit like, if you've seen Rat Spin or Ship of Fools, how they hit all of them at the same time. They're making it like that. How much is level 50 elixir? Usually it's 30,000 crowns, but right now it's on sale for 20,000 crowns. Yeah, about $40. I love Marleybone so much. One of my favorite worlds of all time.
We can't lose him. Try to stop him before
No.
he gets away.
No, bye. I love the fact that in this quest you can just leave. They're like, try to stop him, and you're like, no, bye. Just dip. Alright. Also, if you don't like me humming the music, that is another thing that you're gonna have to get over soon, because I will be humming all of the music aggressively the entire time. It's just so nostalgic for me. I've been playing this game since I was a child. The Raw update looked nice. Yeah, I'm so excited for all of them. Raw's super long, but will you go live on your balance? That's a good question. If I do go live on my balance, it would be to do side quests or possibly farming something. I probably wouldn't go live questing. Do you think Super Gulch is worth it? Personally, no. Because the Gulcher's Horde pack, it's like, think about it as like a 1 in 7 chance that's already incredibly rare of getting the one that you want. If you have 7 wizards of all the schools, maybe then, just so that you have a high chance of getting the one you want. You make awesome videos, dude. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. And thanks for tuning into the stream. These guys give some good XP side quests as well. So let's do that. Hello, welcome Mystic Blade to the stream.
You're a wizard. Glad to see
Yeah,
you
what good
out on
either.
the
What's the
street,
point if you
Ryan.
still have to do the work
Say,
through
could
wells
you
and
lend
quests
us some
anyway?
more?
There should be a max. Release here.
Yeah,
Skip entirely Arc 1. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't... The idea isn't my favorite anyway, because I feel like just kind of skipping a lot of the game. Personally, I think levels 1 to 60 are the best levels anyway. So just kind of skipping all of that, to me, isn't that good. It's just kind of meh, because I'm like, you know, I want to... Those are the levels I want to experience the most, you know, but, okay. I want the Balance Culture. Yeah, it's not a bad one, actually. Is that the one that gives 2 universal damage? Because if so, you can get the Battle Narwhal from the Polaris Explorers bundle, and it would be the exact same thing. What areas would you recommend a level 35 to farm? So obviously Mount Olympus gives good gear, but personally, I wouldn't really farm for gear until level 60 with Waterworks. But at level 40, you can do Barkingham Palace. And Barkingham Palace will be a pretty good place to farm. Otherwise, just wait till Waterworks. Fletcher Kemper, love your videos, bro. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Really appreciate it. You can also fish now. Oh, I didn't even know that. Well, there you go. There's another way that you can do it for free rather than for, you know, a ton of money. Let's kill this Illyri Napper and then see what's going down. Man, more people are showing up to the stream than I expected. I guess that's because the last time I streamed, I only had like 700 subs. So I've gained more since then. That makes sense. You wear the same shirt every day? You are not wrong, because I only own a black t-shirt. That's all it's not the same one. I own like 6 black t-shirts and this black sweatshirt because it's always cold. Trust me, New England in the winter is absolutely devastating. Like, it is just freezing all the time. I think today is actually the warmest day in like the entire... It's the warmest day it's been for like months, and right now it's 20... No, it's not 20. It's 43 degrees. How long does Marleybone take? Okay, wait. Well, first, do you know what weekend event it is? I don't actually know. No. How long does Marleybone take? About 3 hours, I'd say. Oh, just subscribe? Thank you, Megaplex. I have a soft spot for Marleybone because I had the most fun with it. First wizard ever. On my old account, I was there right now, and I'm trying to pace myself so I can soak it up again. I feel that. I really understand what you're feeling. What state are you in? Not the most comfortable sharing that, but I will narrow it down to New England, which leaves like 5 states. You can probably guess by my accent at some point. Yeah, I live there. I like it. I agree. I feel that. My closet is only full of different shades of black. Yeah, basically. I do have some like button-up shirts. if you actually look at my first face cam videos, like, it's in my Balanced Let's Play series in Chrysalis. It's when I first started.
No.
You'll see that I actually wore, like, button-up shirts, and actually I wore my suit jacket one day just because I felt like, I don't know, I was scared because, you know, I had to, what's it called? It was my first time face camming, so I was scared. Yeah, that's basically all I wore as well. Respect, yes. Alright, Miss Conrail, where are you? Give me my XP.
Huh?
Okay, hooligans. Perfect. I really wish I had rat spin. It would make this so much easier. Actually, though, before I do this, let's leave a mark and go get the spells that I haven't gotten yet. I'm in New Jersey, and it's 46 currently for me, and agreed it's the warmest it's been in a hot minute. Yeah, it's been super cold recently. It's double points for Scroll of Fortune. Okay. I've never particularly done the Scroll of Fortune. Oh, I see. Okay. Double points. This isn't the life school. This is the life school. Okay, and then you can get it. Okay, so it's a lot of pet things right now. Makes sense. I've been watching with viewers because my laptop broke like 4 months ago. I've been doing nothing. About 2 weeks ago, I started doing easy jobs around my neighborhood. I'm 100 bucks away from a $650 PC. Nice. You're really trooping there. I do appreciate that.
It is time to learn your...
I have, I saved up a bit for a PC as well. I got the one I currently have, which is a nice PC for what I want to do. Okay, Seraph is actually really good. Oh, and I can get Satyr. Nice. Okay. Gotta remove those spells from my deck now. Okay, actually, I really need to go to the bazaar and buy new gear and stuff, because I am way behind. Actually, let's talk to Blossom first. What's better, wizard or pirate? So personally, Wizard 101 more memories for me. I've been playing this game since 2011, so that's about 10 years now. I just personally, I think it's because of the content, right? Is that,
You play a few notes on your cherry wood flute.
what's it called?
Use the song wisely,
I'm
young
stuck.
man.
And now I've lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Sorry, I'm so behind on the things people are saying now. Okay. 1 sec. Personally, I think Wizard's better, but once Pirate starts updating, it'll be pretty good. You like the Stitch? Which one, yours or, whose? What? You mean mine? That's true friend code. If you want, I can join up now and help you versus my level 79 death. If you want to help, feel free. Nice flexing. Yes. Sorry, I'm now caught up. I was just in a panic mode because I kind of lost my train of thought and everything went downhill. Okay, let's buy this deck. That will be... I just bought the deck. Where did it go? Oh my god, wait, my backpack's full. My backpack's full and it went to the bank. Okay, that makes sense. Caleb Ice. I do like it. I do like it. I do like it. Yes. Look at that. Pretty cool dude. Alright. Everything's going wrong. To everyone just joining the stream, welcome. There's a lot more people joining than I expected, to be completely honest. Okay, that works. Now, let me buy the rest. What PC are you gonna get, Fletcher? That is a good question. What PC are you gonna get? I am curious as well. Okay, let's get... This works. Only thing I can remember was Ratbeard or whatever his name on Pirate 101. Yeah, Ratbeard's questline was, it was pretty cool. I do enjoy Pirate 101. I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't enjoy it. I just personally like Wizard 101 a bit better just because of the amount of content that it has as compared to Pirate. Get them views. I mean, I guess I'm big. I'm not that big. Only at, what, 1,000 subs? 1,000 subs is, Currently play on a toaster, but I'll work my way up. Yeah, I do respect that. I was there at one point of my life. I'm not gonna lie and say that I just always have had a good computer. Because my last computer was not that good, and, I used to play on... I used to have a broken, really bad laptop that I plugged into a really bad monitor that, yeah, I just kind of used that. Okay, let's go to my bank and get the thing. The thing. There's a lot of people joining. I was not expecting this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Wait, did my... Oh, there it is. Okay, backpack. Give me one of these. Okay. Now let's remove all of this. Will I have a bad laptop? Yeah, I understand the pains of having a bad laptop. I had one as well once upon a time. Alright, let's go for 2 life blades. Let's go for 2 leprechauns, 2 seraphs, a satyr, and a singular... No, not an imp. Hello, Happy. Welcome to the stream. When I was a kid, I used to play on my mom's laptop. Yeah, that too. With battery that needed to be constantly changed, yeah. I used to just play Wiz and Swodor so my toaster won't blow up, yeah. I'm surprised you can actually install Swodor on a small laptop like that. Swodor is like 40 gigabytes. Alright, there we go. Got gear. Pog champ. Look at that. Alright, let's defeat some hooligans. Hello, hooligans. Oh, I love Marleybone so much. Such a good world. Can I kill these with a single leprechaun is my question. I don't think so. We'll test it. Yeah. Yeah. Music is so good. Alright, let's... I'm pretty sure this is going to do quite a bit overkill. The blade just makes it overkill. Isn't your previous gear better? Probably, yeah. But I like the power pip chance. I think this gives more power pip chance. Okay, I'll check after this. We'll see. That was 42 gigs. I was surprised too. It runs Paladins and other things just fine. But when I get into games like Valorant, it's a bust. Yeah, Valorant is definitely... It's a game that not only requires a good computer, but also a good internet. I'm actually not that bad at Valorant. I do enjoy playing it. Bye now. I remember. What? Are you leaving, Dylan? I appreciate you tuning in. I need to wait for a Seraph. I tried getting CSGO, it ran at 5 FPS. Yeah, it's not gonna... Basically, smaller computers aren't gonna run FPS games very well at all. I understand that. With lowest settings, yeah, it's just not going to. I used to try to play Call of Duty back in the day and it would just not work. I didn't look at pip chance, maybe it just saw damage. That's fair. I tend to like pip chance, which is different than most people, but I'll check and see what's going on. I might mix and match them. It'll look ugly as hell, but hey, sometimes you need to sacrifice the look for the stats. All right, collected the pocket watch. Let's see. Oh yeah, this definitely is better. Is all of it better? This gives more damage, so I'll wear that. Nice mixing and matching. It looks ugly as hell. Okay. Yes. Best school ever was one of those without a school of death.
Thank
So I think
heavens, you
it was
please
very
notify
good. Yeah,
Officer
I love
Darby about the theft. He's right over there. Those hooligans must pay for their crime.
What's this? Thieves
Big
and
negative
thugs on
damage,
the
yeah.
prowl? Not on my watch, they won't. Miss Chesterfield, just talk to Emily Chesterfield. She's not far from here. I'll see what I can learn on my end.
What was I gonna say? Was I gonna say something? Oh yeah. I really do love Death as well. It's basically my favorite school. So anyways, to be honest, I'll take negative damage, never pit fail. Yep. I'm building my own Ryzen 3 36 and RT gigabyte. Yeah. 2 8 gigabyte. Yeah, RAM, 500 power supply, 400 gigabyte SSD. I don't know. That honestly is not a bad entry setup. It's definitely not. Let's see. What level is your Death Wizard? Level 101. Oh no, Marleybone, not a safe world, at least for me. It was painful. I actually really, really, really love Marleybone. It's one of my favorite worlds. Much better, NVIDIA or Ryzen? So nowadays, honestly, they're about equal, but NVIDIA's a bit better, but Ryzen's a bit more entry level. So you can definitely, it's definitely cheaper, and it will get you a similar outcome, definitely. I have soft spot for Death because that was my first wizard, and it's my favorite. I feel that, yeah. So do you have Call of Cthulhu spell on your Death? I do have Call of Cthulhu on my Death. Good spell, good spell. Realistically, getting a Shadow Pip is still kind of rare, so I'd rather just use something like, what's it called? I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to think of, but it's just not working. Scarecrow. The new change for Scarecrow hitting all at the same time is going to be so good, and I can't wait for it. I like Death just because it feels like it's easy, because I tried them without my jam. I mean, it's definitely easier than most schools, but I just enjoy the health back thing that they have, because it's always been a good thing in my opinion. It's really good for PvE. Just makes it so much not easier, but it's actually really good. I've always enjoyed Death. One of my favorites. Unless the Colossus is 635, 675 and range gold 765. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Did I just level up from the battle? That's funny. What am I gonna say? I'm just happy Deer Night won't be as long. Definitely one of the better changes. I'm gonna be underpowered for rank 6 when you try it because it's sick Cthulhu and Mystic. I don't know. Personally, shadow spells have never been like my favorite thing in the world. At a certain, the reason why I don't like shadow spells as much is because having to wait for a shadow pip just sucks. So you can just use Fire Dragon and do similar damage instead, and at that high level it'll just be like, you know, wait, when do you get Cthulhu? My Death is level 90 something. Once you get to 100 you can go to oh my god, you're so loud. Stop it. Stop talking, Gearhead. Once you get to level 100, you can go to Darkmoor, and in Darkmoor you can get it from the second quest. Myth and Balance and Life are my favorite, like 3 of the least popular schools. I feel that, yeah. One of my favorites is actually Myth, which is not all that popular nowadays. People don't really like Myth for some reason, but I've always found Myth to be really cool. Obviously, I have a series on Balance. I can see why people dislike Balance, not gonna lie, but it isn't that bad of a school. Life, I do enjoy. Ratspin made them so much better. Scarecrow is now interchangeable with Cthulhu because Shadow Pips are not always guaranteed on the 3rd round. Yeah, exactly. realistically, Scarecrow is Scarecrow's really good, and definitely you'll use it almost just as much as Cthulhu, if not more. Definitely not a bad option. I'm not gonna lie, I just stopped using Deer Knight because Deer Knight just isn't. The spell animation is so long, and it's just kind of eh. Before the summer update, Myth was my #1 for a while. Why was it not oh, even before the summer update. Okay, I missed the word even. Yeah, definitely, I always consider it to be really good, and I really want a max level Myth, but I'm just way too lazy to quest one up. Do you have any max wizards? I have a max level fire, yeah. And no. And I also have a level 130 ice, which is obviously pretty close to max.
They took.
Alright, let's go defeat these O'Leary Scurriers. Which, if I go to the balloon car, there should be quite a few of them right here. Yes, yes indeed. Alright, let's do this. Perfect. Death did get a much stronger AoE at level 130 with snack high spell at like 7 pips. Yeah. I do actually quite enjoy most of the caramel spells. I honestly think that they're really good. Like the fire one is one of my favorites. I really enjoyed it, and the balance one does a lot of damage too. It's actually really good. With Ship of Fools though, Death is just super good right now. I'm not even gonna lie and say that they aren't. If some people have the 7-pip version of Snack Attack, it deals 700 to 820, but you're losing your drain ability and you can remove weakness for it. How do you manage navigating around so well? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like in game? I'm kind of confused. Can I port now to help out? Do you have a 2-player mount? I don't have a 2-player mount, but if you want to port to help out, you can. Feel free. I don't have a 2-player mount on this account, I don't think. I do on my other account, not this one though. Alright. Welcome to this 670 health, Snack Attack 760 is having pets. Yeah, it's realistically, I feel like Kingsisle kind of messed up a bit with the damage on some of those spells. Because it's just not really worth it to use some of them above other ones, at least in my opinion. You know, like yes, going places fast and not being accidentally caught while you're moving around. I've been playing the game for 10 years, so I know how to do it. You need to kind of just look at what the enemies are doing and whether you feel safe going through them. Their range of being dragged into a battle is actually kind of small in some cases. But do be warned that different enemies do have a different drag range. There are some enemies that can drag you from like across the entire street. But in regards to going places fast, it's all about kind of thinking logically about where to mark your location, which teleporters to use, and It makes Cthulhu a better option than use Snack Attack if you don't have a weakness on you. Alright. There we go. Second O'Leary Scurrier down. And that is that side quest done. Don't judge my poor death build, lol. It's working just fine, lol. Alright, I won't judge you. I won't judge you. It's not that bad. For a level 73, it's not that bad at all. I would just maybe get some better boots. Oh, and then Ring and Athame, I would get the damage one, but otherwise it's pretty good. You could probably get up to You could probably get up to about 80 damage right now if you got the Ringenath aim that give damage. I have 2 level 42s, 3 level 48s, and level 60 myth. I got in like 2 months, came back to the game for like 3 years, and then stopped because my account got a virus, which sucked. That sucks. Keep in mind, not everyone has ship pools because it's very expensive. Oh yeah, I'm not lying. Or you're not lying there. Very obviously, ship of fools is expensive. Yeah, 35 ship of fools spell months. I'm pretty sure I spent over $100. No, I didn't. I spent about $100 as well. Definitely, was it worth it? I've definitely gotten my use out of Ship of Fools, but definitely would be better if it was more accessible, which they are making it so that you can get the spell elements dropped. The problem is I take too many risks and cross when I know I'll get pulled, but just hope I get lucky. That's fair. You always want to look for when you kind of know that you can physically do it. Because there are certainly times when you don't want to cross. Like here, I'll demonstrate in the future with getting to Miss Marfley over here. Well, Miss Marfley's right here, but let's do this.
If your man was taken
All right,
by a
so
clockwork, the solution is quite simple.
for example,
inside the clock tower.
let's see. Right, like I could walk in the middle of the street there, but if you see there's like a gap in these two, okay, there was not a gap in those two right there. The guy turned around and I was not expecting him to turn around. I was expecting him to walk forward. That's also a fun fact right there if you don't know it. You can escape, quit, and then press play again to get out of battles that you get dragged in. But, I lost you so fast. Yeah, I move. I'm zooming. But definitely, like, they have a range, right? So if you go like this, you're not going to get dragged because he's still too far back. If you walk on the side of the road, you also won't get dragged, right? You just need to look to where you kind of are in relation to them.
And a voice issues from inside.
Those... For the sake of science, will you gather up an internal gear for me?
Let's go back to the balloon car. Yeah, it's also just important to note, like, if you look on the map where each teleporter is. If you can get to a teleporter... If there's a teleporter that'll get you somewhere faster, it's probably good to use those. Okay, Pro, I didn't know that. Thanks for the tip. Hey, I've been playing the game for 10 years. Right, I do know some tips and tricks. It is definitely helpful to, you know certain things. Like, that, for example, can help significantly when you don't want to be in a battle. And instead of fleeing and getting all your mana and then having to walk back, you can just escape, quit, and play again. Be warned, though, sometimes you will get dragged in again constantly. Here, I'll message you.
Okay.
Here.
Say hello to my little friend Bruiser.
I'll message you when it's not. I love the teleporters. Yeah, I do as well. Heyo, welcome Reza to the stream. Shakes O'Leary. Oh, this thing is life. That's a bit problematic. It should be fine though. You see this happen so many times. For example, kingsisle releasing packs when they're neglecting quality of the game. Yeah, definitely. kingsisle is a bit money grubbing. Hopefully that'll change in the future. Thanks for the tip indeed. Marleybone was painful because I kept getting pulled. Even Dragonspire, it's safe for me despite dashing across the streets. Yeah, definitely Marleybone has a lot of enemies tightly packed together. That's not a lie. There's definitely a lot of enemies everywhere. But it's once you get enough practice, it's definitely not as difficult as you'd imagine. I was definitely in a similar state a few years ago. I was like, I don't know when to cross the street or whatnot. But if you just kind of time it well and know when and when you cannot cross, you're less likely to get pulled in Dragonspire than the streets are so wide. A bit. My game crashed a little. It's because I spawned. Can I hop on this fight? That is fine. Not blaming you at all. What do you mean by a bit? Sorry. Stream delay. I don't really know what I said a bit to. I'm slowly starting to leave my wizard phase, but I know I'll be back in like a month. Yeah, I'm going in and out of it. I have been for years. Really, Dragonspire is very good music compared to other worlds. I love all of the world's music. Dragonspire definitely has some good music though. I cannot wait until I get up to Mushu and Dragonspire. I love Mushu. My favorite world of all time. You said King's Isle a bit money grubbing. Yeah, you're not wrong. They are very money grubbing. Sometimes, you know, you just speak in what's it called? I love Avalon music. All of it is so good, but definitely Avalon has some really good music as well. I love Avalon music. Very nice, very nice. Easiest place to get pulled. Go. Oh god, wait. There's definitely some really bad places where you can get pulled from like across the map. Trying to think of some off the top of my head, but I cannot think exactly. Definitely like in Darkmoor when you can avoid when you're trying to avoid certain enemies, that can be a bit painful. I don't think I can one-shot them with Leprechaun, can I? No, I definitely can't. Night Goblins and Avalon have the craziest pulls ever. They do. Those are difficult as well. Mushu is very, very safe to navigate around. Definitely, Mushu is really nice. Kaz very money hungry and the game can pay to win, but the memories and nostalgia attached to this game is insane for me. Same. I definitely think if you just kind of try to avoid the money thing, that one joint in Chrysalis. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Well, there's definitely one that I'm thinking of is the cave. It's not called the cave. It's the what's that one place called? I need to look it up now. Chrysalis Streets. The Tyrian Gorge. Yeah, Tyrian Gorge has those things that are just kind of spinning around. They are absolutely awful. Upper level. And Polaris, Walrusburg Harbor is very easy to get pulled on, definitely. Hello, Kaiser. Welcome to the stream. That one place in the cenote behind the pyramid with the fire zombies. Yep, definitely that as well. You have 20 NPCs helping so you can't see. Yeah. Oh. He's using a Banshee. I'm gonna have to let him use the Banshee. Look at this. Bleh. Tyrian Gorge. Tyrian Gorge. It's awful. Awful indeed. Have you done the final boss of Caramel? Yes, I have. No, Crib's so weak. You must... I'm surprised you didn't crit there. You have 124 crit. You should have crit there. I don't know why you didn't. Listen, if I had to give you recommendations, get that Ringonath theme I was talking about, and then hatch a different pet. Otherwise, you're completely fine with how you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna probably reset all my characters and just put permanent mounts and pets shared bank because I have like zero connection to my characters, so it doesn't feel. Yeah, definitely. That's fair.
Thanks for that.
There was this one character. I actually had like a level 100 Storm, and I just didn't feel very connected to it at all. So I actually deleted a level 100 Storm. And I still have the Waterworks gear that I had before in my shared bank on my other account. See, I'm surprised I think the bonnet is not that hard compared to the Titan's Trident. Yeah, well, you do have to take into account that the Titan's Trident was the end of an arc 3 specifically. Caramel was only the final boss of Arc 1. So, for example, the Lord Nightshade isn't nearly as difficult as Malistaire, for example. You know, I was thinking Fort Rakius. Fort Rakius is really bad as well. Chrysalis in general is just an awful world.
You're not supposed to be here.
Titan's Trident was a painful fight if we didn't have our death wizard. Oh yeah, I was doing it with my friend Calvin, and we got lucky in team out because we had a death wizard who just spammed bad juju, and then we just absolutely destroyed it. Everything was fine. Just please give me all the tips on my pets. My pets suck. Well, but let me just teleport. Yeah, delay in the stream. Sorry, I'll let you know. But what was I gonna say? Tips with pets. Definitely, I have some videos on it, but what you want to do is you want to look for pets with really high stats and a lot of damage buffs. And as Tekken Crystal's Dreadful was, yes. Sorry, I cut myself off. What was I gonna say? High damage buffs, and then hatch with them. Train them up, and then hatch them again. You definitely want to wait until double pet XP, because double pet XP will be fantastic. I subbed. Thank you for the sub. I really do appreciate it. I hate Azteca more than Crystallis, because at level 100, Crystallis gets so much easier. Yeah, that's fair. Azteca actually isn't as bad nowadays with the crit update.
I thought
You can actually do trident with 2 people. You don't need a death. I'm not surprised that you don't need one. It just definitely makes it easier. Yeah, but recently I did Azteca with my friend, and honestly, it's not as bad as it used to be. I think with the crit update, and we were doing a death in a storm, so it was definitely really good because my death is insanely powerful, and his storm was insanely powerful, so both really good. I feel like Azteca is painful. It definitely is. I don't hate it as much as I used to, though. I think Azteca isn't bad. A super chat. That's the first super chat of my life. Not bad, XD. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the $2. I didn't expect to get any super chats this stream, and I really appreciate it. Hey man, I love the content. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Can you show me your gear? Yeah, I have a lot of gear from the Grizzleheim lore pack, because I was trying to get what's it called? I was trying to get Rat Spin, but I couldn't actually get it. I have this right here, which is just standard level 25 gear. More of that. I have Heartsteel, which I usually use until a very high level. Oh yeah, I need to go to 221 Barker Lane first. And whatnot. Have standard deck, and then I have this Goldry mount. It's not the difficulty of the world, it's the length. Oh, it's definitely long. I haven't done Azteca since the crit update, but I remember it was awful. It's less awful with the 20% health reduction and the crit update combined. Both of them combined make the world quite a bit easier. But yeah, random teamouts and such. All you need is a death. Oh yeah, definitely. $2 to crowns. Woo! Yes. For super chat, I'm honored. Listen, I really appreciate it. Can you beat the entire game with no help from anyone? Complete solo? Are there some bosses that are too hard? Nowadays, complete solo is actually pretty difficult. In what's it called? In Caramel, you have those bosses with King. What's his name? Gobblesmack. That fight is probably one of the hardest in the entire game, and you will definitely get a lot of pain if you're trying to do that solo. The deluxe pack's really good, but kingsisle was mean and took the pack away. I actually bought it before they took it away, so I actually do have it still. But yeah, I'm really excited for that, because I've always wanted to start a new wizard and upgrade the spell element, because I think that would be really fun. You deserve it, homie. I really appreciate that most. Deluxe pack actually gives every spell element known in the game that are crown pack exclusive. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm definitely gonna try to get it on a few of my accounts, because it's only $2 once they bring it back. Hey Jacob Fry, welcome to the stream. And Saffron Games, welcome to the stream as well. First time watching a stream, I do appreciate that. I just need some stone keys. You can get stone keys from a lot of bosses in the game, actually. I'd recommend looking up Stone Skeleton Key, and you can definitely get quite a few of them pretty easily. Is it possible that there are definitely some fights that are tricky? Yes. Yes, but that means you can get the Ship of Fools from Deluxe Pack, and Deluxe Pack only gives random spell. That's fair. Godsmack can be soloed on a death, but I don't know about any other schools. Definitely true. $2 a month for a spell pack is cheap. It definitely is. Because $2 is like, what, 1,000 crowns or less? And it's a few every week, like, you get one. Do you know if Wrath of Ares jewel is unsocketable? You cannot unsocket things. It'll destroy the jewel, sadly. But you can definitely get the Wrath of Ares spell. You can get the jewel quite easily. I would recommend, most likely, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but I should be right, is that you can actually get the jewel from crafting the jewels. Let me look. Wrath of Ares, Wizard 101. I think you can probably get the jewel. Jewel. I bet you can get it from crafting. Give me a second. Okay, actually you can't, but you can get it from the Zeus Exalted duel and the Fire Jewel pack. So keep in mind that you can get it from there. It's gonna take 1 month for the 2 spell months to come back. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they really need to just fix everything. I hate it when you have to wait another week to get in a spell months pack. Yeah, definitely kind of sucks, but we'll definitely get some more spell months packs in the future. What, you don't use the kookaburra? I don't use the kookaburra because I tried to hatch for it and it did not work. So as you can see, I'm not using a death eyeball because it hatched wrong. Dark Leads, hey homie, keep up the good work. You're a nice guy. Thank you, I really appreciate that. I don't think so. I'm a fan of the Immortal God spells. Definitely are pretty good. So I was wondering, yeah, you can definitely get it, again, decently easily. The Zeus Exalted duel isn't that hard. You sure it's from the only the Zeus Exalted? Yes, it is. I just looked it up. Baba Yaga does. I got the death one from her. The Ares one particularly might be only from one. A week isn't bad. Wait, to be honest, I just hope they fix it soon so I can get it. Yeah, definitely. A week is not that bad. I would agree with that. I think once a week, and that could theoretically get you one of the spell upgrades within a month. So, not that bad. I have both the Kookaburra and the Death Eyeball. I do have, obviously my Death has the Death Eyeball. I just kind of failed when hatching it. Spellman pack. Do you think Ship Fools is a good AoE for Death without any upgrades? Keep up the good work, man. Obviously, yes. I have it on my account, and I really, really love that spell. It's one of the best spells in this game, honestly. That damage plus the health heal back is so overpowered. I mean, it's like if you have 4 enemies you're fighting, that's 4,000 health first round. I have to go. Well, thank you for joining, Fletcher. Good luck with the whole computer thing. Hopefully you'll be able to get it soon. There was a glitch where the deluxe pack absolutely gave free membership. That is how I have a membership on my Fire currently, so that's funny. Lol, I have none of those. I'm a new player, so I haven't had time to work on pets because I don't know how it works exactly. Pets are actually decently easy. Get the one that you're given at the start to 100, and then hatch it for about 100,000 gold in the hatching kiosk. Train that pet up, hatch that pet, and just keep hatching over and over again until you get the traits you want. And you definitely want triple or quadruple damage, maybe a crit. There are so many comments coming in on this live stream, like so much more than I'm used to, that it's actually insane. But I appreciate all of you tuning in. I really love you know, all the support I've been getting recently. Everything like that's insane. You guys make everything you know, it's just that much more bearable. I do appreciate all this YouTube channel's done for me. I never expected it to, you know, never expected it to go so far. What's the best way to farm gold if you're trying to hatch pets? So, the best way to farm gold is from a boss in Vesterland Wintertusk. He drops things quite frequently, actually, from Cow's Pearl Amulets. They sell for about 8,000 gold each. But if you can't actually get to Halfang, as Tasty Lambo said in the comments, if you can't actually go to him yet, there's definitely a few things, Snakebird Beetle, that you can farm. Is opening packs on Super Pack Day worth it? So it depends on the pack, obviously, and it depends on what you're going for. Realistically, if you have a wizard of every school, the Super Cultures Horde pack wouldn't be too bad. Some of the lore packs wouldn't be too bad as well, but personally, I don't think it's that good. Let me see. I really doubt it, but do they have the super the Super Nimbari Horde pack actually isn't that bad, I don't think. I think that can drop some. Okay, yeah, but they don't have the Celestian Spelemental pack. If they had the Celestian Spelemental pack, it'll be fine. I got it. So it is Snake Bird Beetle, right? I think so. I think so. If my memory is not failing me. Yeah, okay. Okay. What elixir using? I'm using the hyper elixir. So if you didn't know, it's 5,000 crowns, so it's about $10. Basically what it does is it just gives you a ton of stuff for 12 hours. But specifically I'm using it for the quest experience boost because I just like being over leveled, and that will definitely make me over leveled. I'm already over leveled, honestly, and I'm just gonna keep getting over leveled. I just got it at the beginning of the game because why not, right? I had the crowns, didn't know what else to use it on, and it worked. This right here is another bad area in regards to dragging. You just need to kind of avoid them. I did not avoid them. Do you have to get spell-proof or a defy on my pet? I kind of want to make a quad damage, double critical. Well, I'm not going to lie. So you don't actually need resist. I'm not going to lie to you and say that you do need to resist, because you don't need resist. Personally, I really like damage. My fire has a 5 damage pet, I believe. Or no, he has a 4 damage pet. 3 damage pet, actually. But the Star Jewel gives him 4. Marleybone hot, yeah. Basically torture. But it's fine. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, you don't need resist. Resist can be useful in depth, though. Walter McKethany? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Appreciate you tuning in. Phantom Marleybone is real when it comes to being dragged. I think Ironworks is definitely the worst. I thought that I could get through that. I got a little bit cocky. Overzealous, even. But, you know, it's fine. Whatever. He right here, he drops the Fire Daredevil Robe Stitch, in case anyone's curious. I'm gonna feel it donate some packs. Yeah, I feel that. Crowns, you know, McThenny. Okay, McThenny.
They are breaking someone out.
Is there any other mobs? So there's a lot of mobs you can farm jewels on, if that's what you mean specifically. You're talking to someone else. You're not talking to me, but I'm just gonna answer you anyway. Personally, I like the Calamar guys in the forest in Imperia. Those ones drop jewels a lot, the Gibbard pet jewels, and the Gulchers McThenny. McThenny. Okay. Oh, for couch potatoes. Couch potatoes, I'm not sure if you can actually get those from there, but you can get some jewels for them. In case you're curious. The Gulchers also drop evil magma peas in what's it called? Mirage. So they're pretty good. Pretty good indeed. McThenny. Alright. Good to note. I shall just be calling you Walter anyway. Okay, Bird Moon Tree Beetle. Bird Moon Tree Beetle. Bird Moon Tree Beetle. Alright, there we go. British drop CP and enable magma paste. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, I farm them for jewels a lot. What level is the wizard? Hello, by the way, I'm a noob level 50 in my main. That is fine. Being a noob is okay. Everyone was new once upon a time, you know? I'm currently leveling a life. I'm level 28, but I do have so many wizards that are just higher level, like a ridiculous amount. Is there a way to boost your character to max? Not easily. You just need to quest yourself up realistically. But I would recommend questing anyway, because questing is very fun in this game. I think it's one of my favorite parts of it. Not everyone likes it, but I find it to be really nice. Oh, he's using Deer Knight. What a legend. Is that a life culture? That is a life culture. You bet it is. I was trying to open Gulcher Sword packs to get a Storm one, I think, and then I just got a life one, and then I created a life. So, here I am. You can always get a max to boost you through. GCP offers merc work. I personally, mercenary work isn't that bad on the Gamma Trading Post, but I personally think it's just not worth it, because you can definitely level yourself up pretty easily, and team up tends to be pretty semi-reliable on some things. on getting people to quest with, personally. Are you gonna farm Zeus? I'm gonna do Zeus at least once I reach level 30. Whether I farm it or not, it's probably a no. I personally, I feel like farming Zeus is unnecessary. It's too long of a dungeon to farm. Personally, I think just doing that and then probably doing Barkingham Palace and then moving on with my life, and then farming Waterworks to level 60 is probably the best way to go. But you know, not everyone's like me. Some people think it's worth it to farm Zeus. It probably is. Zeus gear is probably one of the best until level 60. So it'll last you 30 levels. I don't really particularly care. Scar and Hast is worth it, though. Don't think paying someone EMPs is worth it, but if you're a hard stuck on a max to help you, that's your best bet. Unless you have friends, of course. Okay, that's fair, yeah. But I personally, if you just wait and team up long enough, you will find someone eventually. It has to happen eventually, which it's happened to me before. I've waited a long time and eventually found what I've wanted to. But I have used Gamma's trading posts to get Ratspin TC, so it's obviously worth it for some things. Whether or not you use it for a lot of things, it's up to you. Deathblade. I just realized I have not eaten today, and I'm rather hungry. I might take a quick break from the stream at some point. I don't know when, but at some point, and go make myself some tea and some snacks. Because tea and snacks are always good. I love the Skyrim Hasta. I almost always use it to level 90. I just generally use it for most of the game. Unless I can get the Headmaster's staff from the Professor's Horde pack, then I'll use that because it's a bit better because it gives crit and damage. But otherwise, yeah, I use it until late in the game.
You may have beaten me, wizard, but you're still too late.
A bit of good news and a bit of bad news, isn't it?
But a good news and a bit of bad news, isn't it?
Without him. Go on and warn Mr. Bones.
Go on and warn Mr. Bones. Alright. Done with the ironworks. How many more rat spins do you need to craft it? Well, right now I have 1 rat spin TC, I believe. But I can't craft it anyway until Zafaria. So, realistically, I can just gold farm. Get the rat spins, you know. The huge. Is there any more side quests I want to do right now? Probably not. I should probably do my school quests. For the damage. Do I need anything above Seraph, really? Do I need it? I don't know. Can I get Faint yet? Oh, I can get Faint. I'm good in this game. You didn't get the cat? That's because I don't have the cat quest. I'm just not gonna bother doing it on this account. I don't need the training points. I've never used them. But realistically, whatever. Cat quest not done. This isn't a completionist run. Okay, now I really do like his quests. His quest line right here. All of these quest lines are pretty good. I don't know if I'll do them though. I'll definitely do some Mushu side quests.
Thank goodness.
But yeah, alright. Newgate Prison, here we come.
I'm right glad Watson sent you. Manister aims to use the undead to free Meowiardi. Better reach Meowiardi's cell at the top of the second tower before it is too late.
I cannot go through that way.
Oi! Meowiardi's getting away!
Just hit me up on what's for the next dungeon boss fight you get into. Alright, I'll let you know.
Meowiardi's hot-footed across
you need 10 to craft it? I do need 10 to craft it. Rat Spin is really good, in my opinion. I will obviously craft it once I get up to legendary crafting. Which is...
You'll find I'm more than...
When can I get? I can get that at Zafaria.
Talking to someone he was. Hurry and catch him.
So I'm kind of hoping that member benefit will be unlimited crafting and double reagents or something like that at some point. Because that'd be really nice.
We can't lose him. Try to stop him before he gets away. You've got him on the run. Follow him up this way. If he doubles back, I've got him.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, let's go.
I see you didn't take to my soldier. Then let me introduce you to my good friend.
Malastairs here. It's fine, it's fine. Onwards we go. Sorry, wait. I'll read your message once I get on the sigil, because it's too long for me to multitask while walking. Alright, here we go. I should go about choosing what to put in the deck. I'm guessing it changes a bit the amount of enemies in HP. Do you have any tips how to make the deck against drawn-out battles? Okay, so I've already made a deck setup video in the past. So you can either watch that or I can describe it now. I'll describe a little bit now. I personally recommend having 2 decks. One deck will be a small deck, which will be for mob enemies, which is, I just recommend packing 3 hit all spells. So like if you're a fire, 3 meteor strikes, whatnot, along those lines, basically. You want those, you want 3 enchants, and then you want 2 blades, and then 1 sharpened blade. That'll make it so it's guaranteed that you probably will get a hit and an enchant first round, so you can just hit an enchant first round. In regards to a boss, you want to put definitely some hit all spells like Fire Dragon, Scarecrow, basically the rank 7 spells. You want to put a shadow spell in there, then you want to put the King Artorias in there, unless you're a myth. Then you want to put like Medusa or something in. Basically, along those lines. Just take what I said and then go from there. But I do have some of that. Some of those videos on my channel. Meow Already Chase is the best part of Marleybone in my opinion. It is definitely a pretty good part of Marleybone. I'll agree with that. I enjoy it. I do like it. I needed some water. My voice was getting a little bit damaged. I have been talking for about 60 minutes non-stop, which my voice is not as used to as it used to be. Newgate Prison is such a short street. It's only like 2 fights, which is kind of funny.
Have mercy on me. I got 3 little ones at home.
No.
Meow just left, I'm telling you. You can still catch him. He said something about the old warehouse.
Yeah. Alright.
My. You don't give up, do you?
I do not give up, no.
Go on then. I saw him run inside the North Clock Tower. Capture him.
Alright. Agony Wraith time. Thanks for the explanation. I'll look up the video now as well. Alright.
I'm out of patience, but you're out of constables. Even if you survive, you won't be able to follow me. Cheerio.
Cheerio. Yeah, cheerio. And I'm entering the battle. Alright. Yeah, I have so many guide videos on my channel that it's ridiculous at this point. I definitely plan on probably remaking some at some point, because it's not that they're poorly made, it's just that people won't be able to see them as much because they're old videos at this point. Like, I've made probably 200 videos since, you know, like, most of my guide videos were made, like, pretty earlier, so, you know. Sorry, I have an email from a teacher. Alright. All good. What's my favorite world? That is a good question. It is Mushu. Mushu's my favorite. Second favorite, I don't know, maybe Avalon or Zafaria or Polaris. One of those 3. I've always really loved Mushu. One of my favorite worlds of all time. Just such a good world. Everything about it is just so nice. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to kill due to the resist, but I will. So I will attack as well. I've been struggling a bit early game with my death in terms of multiple enemy fights. Once I hit 48, I feel like I can finally deal with stream enemies without help. Definitely. I have to go see it. If you're still streaming, I'll watch. Alright, I appreciate you tuning into the stream. Mushu rocks. It definitely does. Definitely add reshuffle if you're doing a long battle. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I personally have never really used reshuffle, but it's not an awful idea in case you're going to run out of cards. Specifically in regards to, like, Malastare fight in Darkmoor. Definitely is useful to have reshuffles for that, because you definitely want a more tight and compact deck to for that battle, you know? When death gets Scarecrow, the game becomes easy. Oh, definitely. If you somehow manage to get Ship of Fools at, like, level 20, you'll be set for the entire game as well. Again, I would not recommend spending hundreds of dollars on Ship of Fools. Personally, not a good idea. Not personally, but it's just not a good idea. My favorite's Croc, then Zafaria, and Dragonspire. So, those are all really good worlds. Krokotopia was my favorite for the longest time, but nowadays, I always kind of find that it's just not that as good as it used to be for me, you know? Zafaria is really good as well. I've always loved Zafaria. And Dragonspire is definitely my favorite arc finale world. It's definitely not one of my favorite worlds, though, just specifically because it is a bit painful. It can be a bit painful. Yeah, just one of those games, you know. Obviously, sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Headmaster Skystaff. Headmaster's Doomstaff, sorry. Skystaff is the Storm one.
Prepare to be scratched out of existence, wizard.
Prepare to be scratched out of existence, wizard. Jacques the Scratcher. I should be able to kill him with a boost, right? I wish Lore Master dropped spawns for all lore spells. You could chain in the same way as Shift Pools, except you can farm spell on his floor. So, KingsIsle has confirmed that they plan on making Ship of Fools spell-elements droppable. So, look out for the future on that. If you have a death, definitely consider farming for Ship of Fools, because it's just really good. Yeah, definitely in the future. I'm really excited for when they finally add it droppable, because my Storm, you bet that we'll be farming for it so I can upgrade it. Bro, I spent $20 on Ship of Fools and got none. The amount of agony and pain I was in afterwards crazy. Trust me, I was the exact same way. I spent about $60 to $100 on it, basically, and I did manage to finally get it, but was it absolutely agonizing? I didn't get any plus 35s, and with the fire spell, I ended up getting so many plus 35s. It's like, it's so hard to quest with Life Wizards. Definitely is a bit difficult, but if you have decent gear and you have Monstrous, you will definitely be able to get through the game significantly easier than if you did not have those. What is it worth to buy the XP boost elixir? So, personally, I bought it in quite a few places. I would recommend... How much is it? XP... Major XP elixir. Where is it? I can't see it. I can't see it. Okay, I don't know how much it costs, but it's definitely not an awful idea to get it like early game, and late game as well is really good. But I wouldn't recommend it if you don't have that many crowns. Is that amount you have hard to pull? It definitely is. So, I would definitely recommend, in regards to the mount, either doing it now when it's super Gold Sword Pack, or just not getting a Gold Shirt to begin with, and maybe going for the Battle Narwhal or something like that, where it'll just have some universal damage. How do you get the Ship of Fools? It doesn't say in the wiki. Ship of Fools you get from the Celestian Spelemental Pack, but I would recommend waiting until KingsIsle releases it, so that you can farm it for free. Dragonspire might be a good place to buy the XP boost elixir. I actually disagree with you there, because personally, I think Dragonspire gives some of the least amount of XP in Arc 1. It's not the worst idea, but I would actually recommend Mushu over Dragonspire, because Mushu actually gives a lot of XP, like a lot of XP. And how much does it last? 3 hours? You can definitely complete most of the quests in Mushu in 3 hours. But Dragonspire, well, isn't the worst. What's your favorite school? Probably Death right now, but I do love Fire, obviously. Fire's the only school I have a max wizard in. Yeah. Do you know anything about Pokemon 2021? Do you mean specifically the Diamond and Pearl remakes that are coming out? Because they're pretty cool. I probably don't know anything more than you, though. I do know about Pokemon, though, and I like Pokemon. Winter Tusk is a good place to buy it. That is definitely true. Winter Tusk would be an extremely good place to buy an XP elixir, because say you're getting even plus 10%, if the quest is giving, say, 13,000, that would make the quest give about 15,000 instead, which is actually really good. Nastron, especially like 20,000, would give a solid like 22,000. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it definitely adds up when you're doing a lot of quests. So you definitely want to make the most out of it and do as many quests as possible. But I think I bought an XP elixir on my balance in Mushu. I think I'll buy it in Marleybone and Mushu. Again, you don't have to buy it. It's not really necessarily the best idea. You can get through the game without it just very easily. I just buy it just because I had, well, at least I bought the Hyper Elixir because I had spare crowns, and it can be useful. Out of Malistaire, Morganth, and Grandfather Spider, who's your favorite? Definitely Malistaire is my favorite. He has, in my opinion, the best backstory. Morganth is probably the worst, but Grandfather Spider is not bad either. I actually really like him as well. Oh no, not weakness spamming. They will do that so much from Krokotopia to Celestia. Isn't Polaris an amazing place to buy the elixir? It can be. Polaris definitely gets a lot of XP as well. Honestly, anywhere you want is a good place to buy it. Late game especially can be really good because late game has a lot of quests that give in the millions, and 10% of a million is 100,000. So it can be really good to buy anywhere in those. Who's our 4 villain? We actually don't know yet. But it could be us, honestly. And if I buy the XP elixir, do I do side quests? So personally, I would recommend buying it in Mushu and doing all of the Mushu side quests, like as many as you can. Mushu side quests are actually really fun in my opinion, but not everyone likes side quests. I've always just really liked it. After 100, there's no reason to buy it. Yes, that is true. Once you get to Chrysalis, there's no reason to buy it because Chrysalis gives insane amounts of XP. Mouse is relatable, definitely. He has the most easily able to sympathize with backstory.
Brilliant.
I want Moriarty to come back. I love his story. Yeah, I just feel like they've overused the whole villain coming back thing quite a few times. Obviously, though, it's not that bad to bring back a villain. I actually don't know if it was fast to use that teleporter. I really don't think it was. We're at 77 minutes right now. I'm just curious about this because I've did that video. If you didn't know, but you probably do because it's one of my most popular videos already. Is how long does it take to beat Wizard 101? I said Marleybone takes about 2 hours. I think that's still true. I think 2 to 3 hours is probably the average. I love Marleybone side quests, to be honest. The most fun for me. I agree with that. Marleybone and Mushu have the best side quests. Imagine if Malistaire had a child. That would be crazy. I always do all the side quests before moving to a new area. I don't do all the side quests. I just do the ones that give the most XP. Child seek revenge for what you did. That would be interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna walk there. I think Malistaire has kind of overstayed his welcome, though, to be honest. We've had way too many Malistaire comebacks. I just kind of want Malistaire gone. What's up, Mystic Keys? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in. I forgot how loud that noise is now. I'm just questing through Marleybone. I want a villain everyone can root for. Maybe the ones that want to take all the magic away from everywhere in the name of peace. They're pretty cool. I'm not saying to root for them, but hey. Yeah, that's fair.
Catherine, my new
usually
hat, and I'm going to need it for the policeman's ball.
Villains that you can sympathize with make for the best villains. Like,
would you mind fetching it for me?
Like, for example, like Anakin Skywalker, if you've watched Star Wars. Shabooboo. Anakin Skywalker is very much a villain you can sympathize for, because he was just trying to save his wife, and he was pushed to his breaking point. But you know, obviously, you know, definitely, there's a villain you can sympathize for is always good. And Belloc, I'm so tired of Belloc. We've seen him 3 times now. We only needed to see him once. I'm so happy spells are going to be faster. That is honestly great. I'm super excited for that update.
It seems we must be sure you will tell no one about us, wizard.
When I was a kid, I was scared of Alistair. Fair enough. He's a pretty intimidating man. An intimidating man with an intimidating plan. I might be able to watch the streams. My phone is broken right now. I'm on the broke phone. All right, that's fine. You don't. No one has to tune into my streams, and they're always on the channel. So if you ever want to rewatch them, you can do that pretty easily in the future. What do you think is the best class in Wiz? Right now, the best is definitely Death. I think personally, I think Storm's a bit overrated, but Death is probably the best overall. Fire's pretty good as well. Fire now has like the most amount of damage in the game, right up there with Storm. I do like Myth as well, but in regards to favorite, definitely Death and Myth are my favorite. Death, Fire, Myth, Storm, Balance, Ice, Life. I would switch Ice and Life, but yeah, otherwise those are pretty accurate in regards to my opinion. Did you say when the update's coming out for the spells and such? It's the spring update, so most likely in April. March, April. Somewhere in there. Okay, see you. Yeah, I appreciate you at least tuning in. Myth, I love Myth. I think Myth is a really good school. And I really want to have a level 100 Myth. I don't have one, but I wish I had one. It'd be nice if I had one. The most ornamented damage should be Storm. Why Fire? Recently, for some reason, KingsIsle decided to start making Fire have an insane amount of damage, and now they have almost equal damage on their gear to Storm. Why? I don't know. But you know, I love Baba Yaga so much. I agree. She's a really good character. Balance. Balance is interesting. I personally, Balance has some issues, and that specifically the issues is that oh wait, I should have marked my location. Balance has some issues with fighting other balances, but otherwise they're fine. Max Smith, I would love a Max Smith. Max Smiths are really cool. Storm's my favorite school. I personally just think Storm's a bit overrated. I can see why it would be some people's favorite. It is definitely the most powerful, but well, it's the most powerful up there with Fire. But I definitely think the other schools are a little bit more fun anyway. Wait till you get to the Storm Titan, yeah. 202 damage on Fire is insane. It definitely is. And the kind of comes and see a lot of Fires. Fires are really, really popular nowadays. At maximum Myth and just working on a new pet and improving him. Fair. Heroine is Fire is the damage school, while Storm is the crit school. But crit is so irrelevant, so yeah, basically. Myth is only good for minions. I disagree with that. I think Myth has a lot of damage and a lot of... It's a generally powerful school nowadays. Back in the day, it used to be a bit worse, but now it's pretty good, in my opinion.
Doesn't matter, you'll soon be my next victim.
Alright. Let's go for it. Okay. Discard this, and we'll kill the Deadly Scratcher. I just personally like Myth nowadays. I think that they really did some good work on it. I'm gonna ask my mom if she can make me some rice, because I'm hungry. Why did you put a shield on him? That's just awful. It's weird to see ads on my videos. Yeah. They exist now, though. My Max Smith has 155 damage, but I'm making a new pet, so we'll be around 160. Yeah, it's really good. Thank you for including my question in Q&A. I know adding a school to this game can change it up a bit. I feel like you gave a good idea with a tanky lights. Well, I just think it would be an interesting idea, you know? My Max Smith has 171 damage. They're easy good hitters. Yeah, definitely. Nowadays are really good. I just got back into the game, got my storm for level 72. Should I make a death instead and focus on that? So, any school you want to focus on is a good choice. I don't think any school is a bad choice. Personally, I don't like ice, but every school is good. If you want to max out your storm first, go ahead. If you want to focus on a new death, go ahead. Both are really good choices for schools, and you can do whatever you want, honestly. So recently came back to the game. Can you tell me what the Confused effect does, like when you fight Medulla or a new mid spell? So, the Confused effect, what it does, basically, is it makes it so that sometimes you hit yourself with a spell instead of the enemy. So, it's kind of like Pokemon, if you've ever played that, with Confusion. It's either, you know, either you can hit the enemy and power through it, or it's possible that you hit yourself in it. So, it's like that. Medulla was a bit annoying of a fight, if I remember. Right. Christian, what gear are you using to get that? I want to learn how to make mine like that. So, likely Dragoon hat, Dragoon boots, Dragoon ring. Those three together will give you quite a bit of damage. Robe, probably Malistaire, or the other guy that has the long ears. I forget what his name is. He's in Imperia. That guy, General Tennyson, is who I'm thinking of. Those robes are really good. Athame probably will be Darkmoor or Morganth. Both are pretty good Athames. Amulet would be... realistically, that won't change damage. And then probably a 5 damage pet, most likely. I should have a Medulla spell. It would be interesting. I used to in my first school. I got to 84, then got scammed out of my account, but I was like 7 or so years ago, so it's fine. Yeah, I've done that before too. I hope they add gear that is as good as Dragoon gear, but easier to get than Dragoon gear soon, because grinding for 3 pieces of multipliers is a pain. Yeah, I agree with that. Obviously, the new Caramel gear actually is pretty good. Caramel has some rings and stuff that are actually really good. So, you know, all the schools are good on their own. That is true. Will you do an Astral Spell tier list? I could. The only problem I have with an Astral Spell tier list is that, I feel like, anyways, I feel like Astral Spells are kind of difficult to rank because some of them are better than others, obviously, but some of them are better than others, but a lot of them I feel like are just either really good or really bad, and it's very polarizing. Wait, is the Alpha and Omega ring still meta? No, it's not the meta, but it is still really good. I still use it at level 100. From level 100 to 130, it's still the meta. But once you can get the Dragoon gear and stuff, it's actually a bit, you know, pretty good. Alright, to Fire Gut and Castincide's Lab. Castincide's Lab is a dungeon. Ah, got stuck. Sun School's OP, definitely. Sun School, yeah. Moon School's just non-existent. None of those spells are good. Do you play Pirate? That game is a bit overrated. I don't think Pirate's overrated at all. I actually really like Pirate. I think Pirate's a really good game, and I think you should try it out sometime. I think it's really fun. Skull Island is a bit long, but it's a really fun game. Sorry, wait, I'm gonna look back at the chat once I get to Fire Gut. My Mythos is Vanguard hat, boots, Tenny robe, Morganth, Athame, Caramel damage ring, Paradox stat, Shuriken damage. I think I'm a pet with a bit more damage though. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Dragoon. Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking. They should rework shadow creature spells and make them a bit relevant, because in my opinion, shadow creatures are a good concept, but they aren't good at the moment. Definitely. I agree with that. Definitely, like Shadow Shrike that gives plus 50% Pierce is still pretty good. It's still a good good spell, but it's not as good as it could be. I think today, by the way, I'm just going to stream until I finish Big Ben, and then enchant. Well, You can't say F in this game, I forgot about that. So the Dragoon Athame is better than Darkmoor? I personally don't think so. The Dragoon Amulet can be, in my opinion. I'm using the Myth by Pet, however I do the thrill. I want to make that happen, but I need the crowns. No, the crowns at the moment. Fair enough. Well. Oh yeah, but listen, I was saying I'm gonna go until Big Ben today, and I'm definitely gonna stream again soon. I don't know when, but I will stream, and I will what's it called? I will get through Mushu probably. Dragoon Athame is only better for PvP. For PvE, Darkmoor's better. Yeah, I agree with that. PvE just gives so much more. You can see, it's similar to this, not exactly the same. But this right here, the extra power, pip, and block, and health, and whatnot, make it a bit better than Darkmoor. How's school? School's going okay. A bit busy, but as good as it can be. I did not look at that code at all. Luckily, it's right there. Sunbird Tree Beetle. Even if I didn't look at the code, I actually probably would have known it because I just memorized this as a child. Tree Beetle. And then we find that there's a gate behind the gate. Oh no. Hey, my game made me start over. I just watched one of your episodes. What do you think would be a good school? So personally, if you're starting a new character, I would recommend Death or Myth. But obviously you can pick whatever you want. I just think Death and Myth are the most fun right now, out of all of them. But all of them are really good choices, to be honest. I will look back at the comments in a second. Need to navigate to Clanker. Do you think that shadow spells that take 2 pitch such as Dark Shepherd should be reduced to 1? Definitely. Nowadays, shadow 2 shadow pips is going to take forever. You need the pip chance for PvE, lol. Yeah, pip chance is just really good for PvE. I personally have always liked pip chance as a stat, and have always gone for it over a few things. But for example, you can see right here I have 50% right now, and once I get the city staff on, that'll be like 70%, which is actually really good.
Prepare to be broken, kid.
I was thinking Death, but thank you. Yeah, Death is really good. Nowadays, the heal back plus the amount of damage they do is actually crazy. I would definitely recommend it. Am I level 30 yet? I haven't been paying attention. Once I'm level 30, I need to go to Mount Olympus. Probably won't do that today, but I'll definitely do it in the future. And Mount Olympus is always really good. Whether I get gear or not just doesn't even really matter, because Mount Olympus is just, you know, the XP realistically is what I want to go for. The XP should get me to like 31 almost. If not, it will definitely get me up a bit closer. I'm actually excited for Mushu. I was really excited to do Marleybone, but I'm even more excited for Mushu. It's been a while since I've done him, like a hot minute. Deer Knight. The thing I just dislike about Deer Knight is just how long the spell animation takes. It's definitely way too long, which is why I'm excited for what's it called?
A clue appears in the corner.
What will be after Caramel? I do not know exactly what world will be after Caramel, but I definitely think the theme will be a bit darker than Caramel. Whether or not that's true or not, don't know. But
now let's get to it.
Tree Sun Bird Beetle.
Find Dr. Katzenstein's lab.
Dr. Katzenstein's lab. Bird Beetle. Talk to Gronk. Gronk. How many max wizards do you have? I have 1 max wizard, but I have quite a few that are above level 100. I have 5 wizards above level 100. Fire, ice, storm, death, balance. Yeah. I have 5 wizards above level 100, but only one of them has actually maxed out to 140. I didn't enjoy Caramel. It was too short. I think that the length was pretty good. I really enjoyed Caramel, but it definitely was... I would agree that it's a bit short. It was 10 hours long. It took me 10 hours to do. Anyway. And 10 hours length is not that bad, really, for a world. Definitely had worlds take shorter than that, which is basically every world before Avalon is shorter than 10 hours. Right. Turn off the chimneys. Smokestacks. I can see why people wouldn't like Caramel, though. I personally enjoyed it, but, you know, not everyone enjoys everything. The music is just so good. Humming is actually really difficult right now because my voice is getting just overused from talking so much. My other streams weren't nearly as bad because there wasn't so many people talking in chat constantly that I was responding to. But you know, I actually enjoy it. I find it fun. I don't understand the streamers who can stream for, you know,
I've got some brains and some broad.
10 hours a day.
No
I'm back. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning back in. I'll probably be streaming for another about an hour or less. Are you level 30? I actually forgot to check. I might be. I'm either level 29 or 30. One of the two. That weakness is annoying. And welcome to the stream, Samael. Sam. Yeah. I'm just gonna call you Sam. Your name is Sam now. Dear Knight. Man, I miss the days when I liked Dear Knight. The spell animation's just a bit longer than I would enjoy nowadays. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Let's bop him. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Hello, Yusuf. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so fun fact. If you're, it can take you... You can get to Cats Inside's lab and complete it in an hour and 40 minutes. World record pace. Trust me, I hate Dear Knight too. Yeah. It should be better after the next update. After the spring update when they make the AoE shorter. What level should I be to start Mushu on my eyes? So... I'm not level 30 yet, by the way. I'm level 29. Mushu. Try to say my name. Shijan. If that was wrong, I'm sorry. But what level should I be to start Mushu? You can get there at level 28. 28 is if you did no side quests, which isn't that bad. You can definitely get there at level 28.
See? Now Clockwork needs power. Turn on the computers, power up the system, and
remember original... Oh, that was so bad. Back when it used to take an hour and a half just for one of them to, you know, just for one round of the spell. That was perfect, was it, really? Look at me. PogChamp. That lightning is very loud. Alright, back to Scotland Yard. It's right over here. Captain's lab is done. Hour and 40 minutes exactly.
So, Bones must know the full story. I've been informed he's waiting at the museum at the base of Big Ben. Good luck, young wizard.
Sherlock Bones. Yeah, I'm actually, yeah, I'll be level 30 after counterweight. The first counterweight I should be. I think.
Have you heard the terror?
All right, time to talk to Gus. Love Gus. I really wish I had a better pet, not gonna lie. I'll definitely try to get a better pet with double pet XP and everything. Whew. Almost done with the Marleybone. Almost done. My voice is in pain. Not gonna lie to you and say that it's not. I thought that this gave like 1,000 XP. Was I wrong? I thought it gave 1,000 XP. That's weird. Interesting. If we're talking about things with big drag range, these things have big drag range. I'm just gonna pass and see if you can use Deer Knight. If you can't, I'll, It wasn't as long as I thought. Listen. People, I think, always overestimate how long these worlds are. You can help with my balance if you need. If you want to, feel free. It would definitely make it faster if Sandstorm was here, and Sandstorm just destroyed all the enemies at once. But if you don't feel up to it, that's fine as well. Yeah, but certain people always... Well, not certain people. Certain times, worlds are always overestimated their length, because I think a lot of people had trouble with it. That changes depending on whether you do side quests or not. Is there a membership benefit today? There is. It is double points for the Scroll of Fortune. So if you want to get troll spell elements, there you go. But worlds like Dragonspire, people tend to think are longer just because of how painful they can be. And I definitely understand how Marleybone could be conceived as being longer than 2 to 3 hours. Just because Marleybone does tend to be a bit painful in regards to certain things like collecting, in regards to a lot of enemies being in the streets. But you know, I wish they would make Azteca and Crystals shorter, like cut out some of the useless quests. I agree with that, definitely. I think if you guys did Azteca right now, you would be surprised, because the crit update mixed with the health reduction update actually made it a bit more bearable. Most bosses have at most about 16,000 health. I can only help for a bit if that's fine with you. That's perfectly fine. Any help is appreciated. Just send a true friend code. And whenever you have to leave, just let me know. Or just leave. That's fine as well. You can definitely get through it without help, but any help is appreciated. That was a PogChamp Scarecrow, not gonna lie. Counterweight lever. Alright. Upwards we go. How many more? Is this the last one? Oh, this is the last one, okay. I think the problem with Deer Knight is that for it to really be useful, you need the deck that gives the extra pip, and that doesn't come until like level 98 to 100. So it kind of, at that level, Scarecrow's a bit more, or a bit less useful. It would honestly make more sense just to wait for Scarecrow for a round. But, you know, Deer Knight used to be really good. But, one Ship of Fools, finally. out helping him at work, that's perfectly fine. Again, I don't need help. I'm going to be streaming this more, I feel like. Definitely want to get through Mushu and Dragonspire. So, if next time I'm streaming, you want to help, feel free. But, if you're at work, there's no need to, help. You know, I understand.
It's too bad I have to mess up your pretty little hat.
I was working for a while. Full-time job despite being a college student who does YouTube. I know, it was really stupid of me. But, you know, it ended up working out. Yo, I'm level 84 in Azteca. I'm almost full in gold. What should I spend it on? So, what should you spend gold on? Either hatching a pet. I think hatching a pet's probably the best idea, and getting the best pet you can possibly get. So hatching a pet, training it up, the usual, that kind of stuff is incredibly useful. If you don't do that, you could spend it on a house in the crown shop. That would be pretty good. You can spend it on not evil magpies. Sorry, I always say that. On empowers in the bazaar, because on groups such as Gamma's Trading Post, they use empowers as a currency. So you could spend it on empowers. Personally, it really just depends on what you want. So for example, yeah, if you have nothing else to spend it on, just spend it on empowers. But you can look here. If you go to houses, you can see you can buy houses for gold in here if you want one. Personally, I don't really need a house. So I don't usually spend it on it. Like, my fire has max houses, but if there's really nothing else to spend it on, you could buy a house, you know. Tips and tricks there, as you saw. If you're in a dungeon and you want to get back to the start, and instead of walking down, just escape, quit, and then play again.
Looks like we're all...
Man, I am so close to level 30. It's actually ridiculous how close I am to level 30. Sally Newflower. Alright, counterweight west. We're so close. So close. Okay, I'm waiting. Do you, can you send a true friend code? If you, go here, go this, and then get a true friend code, and then send me the true friend code, I can, you can teleport to me. Save them for buying reagents if you're not stockpiled on every reagent. That is a good idea as well. Whoa, I've been playing this game forever. I didn't know they could go straight down, lol. What realm? Just send me a true friend code. Is farming Lore Master for spells worth it, or should I try to craft it? I have 0 amber. So farming Lore Master can be worth it, but it will take a very, very long time. I would recommend, if you want a surefire way to get it, farm amber up from Cronus in Aquila, and then craft it. I'm currently hacking into your account, deleting everything. No! For the cheese, please! I'm confused when my death gets more / equal damage to myth with most of the death drains. Why does it get the damage to go with it? So I think death is supposed to be able to do the damage so that the drains are worth it. But maybe myth should get... I feel like myth should get more damage. I don't think death should get less damage. I think that myth should get more as a result. I feel like myth should definitely be a bit more powerful than it is, but it is what it is. You know. Oh, look at that. PogChamp. I'll be waiting at Big Ben in the Realm Woo. Alright. I will switch to the Realm Woo once I finish this dungeon up, and then we'll get through Big Ben, and then I'll be ending stream. The stream's gone really well. I really appreciate all of you guys showing up. I appreciate all of you showing up to my stream. You stream on Twitch? I used to stream on Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch anymore. But I did see a really good recommendation that someone had where I should stream games that I should stream games that aren't W101 on Twitch. I thought that was a really fun idea. You know, whether or not you guys would be interested in that, let me know. But I could do that. Myth should get a minion that can cheat. That would be interesting. Definitely. Hello, Smelly Nuggets. What a violent name. I respect it, though. What a legend. Welcome to the stream. And welcome, everyone. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, so maybe I should stream tomorrow. Yeah, you know what? I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. If nothing comes up, that is. Streaming is quite fun. Having people to talk to is nice. Critical. Myth minion that cheats would be OP in PvP. That is true. If they made a cheating minion for Myth, they would have to, they would either have to balance it around PvP or make it PvE only. Alright. How come it does less damage sometimes? So sometimes, for some reason in this game, sometimes enemies have a passive crit block. I don't know why they do, but they do. So it says that you crit, and it doesn't say that they crit block, but they still technically crit block. I don't know why it does that, but they do. I'm gonna play some Pirate 101, Pog Champ. I've been playing Pirate 101 recently. Pirate 101 was really fun. I just got my Swashbuckler up to level 60 in Aquila. I guess we get the strongest base damage for 7 pip, which is House calls OP on damage. He turns Sun is a great king. I can't complain. Yeah, Myth has a lot of good spells, definitely. Definitely PvE only. Yeah, I think so. I think they would definitely have to make a cheating minion PvE only. But it would be kind of cool, I feel like. Because Myth has minions, right? So we might as well give them a strong minion. When's the last time they made a minion spell? Probably at Avalon, I guess. I don't understand why they removed block animation. It's so weird. It just doesn't make sense, and it's kind of annoying. Pogger 101. Pog Champ. Alright. So is it just me or do big mouths have a camera bug such as the whale enchantment? The camera's definitely not designed for big mouths. I do have, like, the whale mount on my fire, and it definitely is a bit weird. Some mounts are just too big. Hey, look at that, level 30. Nice. So probably tomorrow I'll start off with Big Ben then, rather than Mushu. Which will be pretty cool.
Nothing can
and Big Ben will give me... Or not Big Ben, sorry. What's it called? Will give me Sky and Hasta, which will be really good. Sky and Hasta will be the thing I'm using up until level... What's it called? Level 60. And then I have the City Staff. City Staff is really nice, by the way. I would recommend everyone to at least try to... Maybe not get it, but try to farm for it. Just for the future, because it's pretty good. It gives 20% power pip chance and 13% accuracy, which means that certain schools like Life, Myth, Death, Ice even, that aren't really as powerful in damage, have a better wand, you know? It'll go low for me and I can't see when I have on fix the bug for a while. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes this game's just a bit weird. Like, shouldn't for Raw not to be slow, even though it's mostly used for PvP. Only good for team PvP. Listen, I'm excited. I'm still really angry at how they massacred my boy Raw. I just really wish that they didn't destroy the damage of it. I looked it up and couldn't find info about it. I really don't know, honestly. Sometimes this game has some weird bugs to go along with it. I don't know. I would recommend just using a different mount then. Something of less size, less thickness. What's up, Kaiser? Waifu, welcome to the stream. Welcome indeed. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Look at this. We're almost at 30 viewers right now, which is kind of crazy. I appreciate all of the people tuning in. Ow. I just got consumed. Yeah, my pitch should be canceled with all these make-cats. I dislike make-cast pets, but obviously they're tolerable. Sometimes they can be useful. Especially once they can cast astral spells, they can be useful. F in chat for that. Yeah, but just imagine, like, right? Scarecrow's animation will hit all soon, which will be really cool. What wand do you recommend for a level 84 myth? I would definitely recommend the Skyrim Hassa. I know that it's like, should I use the Skyrim Hassa the entire game? Yes, Skyrim Hassa is really good. Force Lord looks kind of off dumb hitting everyone at once. Yeah, I can agree that some of them will look weird. Hopefully in the future they'll make it so that they look kind of nice. But hitting all at once is just so, especially Force Lord. Force Lord is absolutely disgusting in how long a spell animation is. Imagine a Wiz with RTX just becomes the trailer Wiz. Yeah, right. Amplify is so annoying it does it every turn, lol. Hey, at least Amplify does have a decent effect, right? Alright. To Big Ben! How often do make-casts happen on Fossil Warrior wands? I've never gotten it to cast Leafstorm. I honestly, wands, I feel like the wand make-casts are so rare. I don't know why, but they just are. You think I should buy a pack wand on level 60 or just wait for 90 and get the Hades one? So, pack wands are not too... oh, geez, you're a hefty balance over there.
Great work.
What was I gonna say? Hello! Exclamation point. Big Ben time. Let's do this. So actually, level 60 Professor's Horde pack wands aren't that bad. They give about equal damage to the Skyrim Hasta, plus having a bunch of crit to go along with it. So you can definitely buy them. It's not the worst idea in the world. Force Lord should be banned. Yeah, it's just bad. The amount of time that the animation takes is just so ridiculously long. It would be really nice if they did shorten it, which they're going to. The spell animation might look wonky, but hey. Daru's Sandstorm. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Alright. I'm not accepting the side quests. Shark went nom. True. Wait, did you just beat the world in like 2 hours? I stopped watching. Sheesh. Yeah. Puzzle. I can look it up. Give me 1 minute. Big Ben puzzle. Snowbird Dog Moon. Snowbird Dog Moon. Did it already. Too fast. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the Marleybone can be done pretty fast. Got stuck in my head. I'm sorry. Force Lord is the reason I want to be before life in battle so I can kill before they cast it. Yeah. I definitely... Listen, I'm just saying, I'm not going to cast Force Lord. As a life, I'm just not going to cast it. Unless, by the time my life gets there, that... True. As long as I get in the Miardi fight before you kill, it's all good. Alright, is Force Lord the only AoE in the life has trainable with 0 crowns? Yes. I think so. Oh no, they have swans, sorry. But you can get rat spin if you just craft hard enough. Craft hard enough, yeah, I know. It's a weird phrase, but if you just craft hard enough. I just went through it. Okay. Where is this? This is Big Ben in Marleybone. Last dungeon of Marleybone. It is quite PogChamp. This dungeon used to be absolutely awful before, back in the day. But it's not that bad nowadays. Pretty good. Well, I mean, good AoE. Yeah, basically. Well, okay, so Rat Spin realistically is the best AoE that life has. And Swans does need a buff, yes. And Rat Spin will be... You can get at level 60 if you want from crafting. Or farm Lore Master a lot. That is true. You can farm Lore Master a lot. Personally, it is not a good idea. I've had a friend who tried to farm Rat Spin from Lore Master, and after probably a month of farming, he still didn't get any. Hey man, what class is best for PvP in Pirate 101? You are asking the wrong person for PvP. But if I had to guess, probably either Privateer or Buccaneer, I'd imagine. Actually, wait, I guess Musketeer probably wouldn't be too bad either for the traps. Pirate 101, though, I have absolutely no concept of PvP. I'm sorry. They should make a death spell where if it kills, it summons an enemy for X pips. That's a cool idea. Like a necromancy type spell. I think that's a good idea. I always love when people have like interesting takes on the game, like an idea for a spell that I never would have thought of. Like I would never have thought of about that, but it's kind of a cool idea. I need Dragoon damage here. My damage is so bad. Your damage is... It isn't that bad. It's probably bad for, what, 140? But it's not that bad, honestly. I would recommend maybe switching off the hat. Yeah, definitely getting Dragoon gear would be a good idea for you. Even getting the Vanguard gear would be a good upgrade. Man, Milestones is so far away. Okay. What was it again? It was... Oh, he's just doing it. Snowbird Moon Dog, I think. Or Dog Moon. Do you always try and get level 30 before Big Ben? Because I always got it at the last dungeon. I never really... There it is. I almost never hit level 30 before Big Ben. The reason why I did last time was, or this time, is because I did some side quests and got my Hyper Elixir. But, what was I gonna say? If you do no side quests, you can hit level 30 at Crimson Fields. Literally the quest before Crimson Fields, you can get it. But, there's always certain things I try to do. Like, for example, I always try to hit level 60 before Celestia, which is actually pretty difficult to do. You can get to 59 before Celestia. I don't know if it's possible to get to level 60 physically without teleporting yourself into a dungeon. Damn. That's a hard damn from me. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, getting to Celestia earlier is always a good idea. Getting to Celestia at a higher level is always a good idea. Because, Celestia is quite the difficult world if you're not above level 60. But if you get to 59 first, then you can get to level 60 really early on, and it'll just be, you know, pretty easy. There isn't really any other level milestones that I try to hit before being in a world, though. In my solo balance Let's Play series, I always tried to be about 5 levels above where the game wanted me to be. So, when I entered Celestia, I was level 60. Early game, I was like, you know, I was always way ahead of where the game wanted me to be. I think I was level 50 when I finished Dragonspire, which is actually really high. You know, as long as you do side quests and whatnot, you can actually stay pretty far ahead of where the game wants you to be. It's just a fun fact. Alright, like 2 more floors, I think. I struggled with Winter Tusk. Winter Tusk is a difficult world, but it is so worth it to finish it. It might be a struggle, but if you finish it and do all the side quests, yeah. Do you remember the old Wizard of Oz quest from Unicorn Might? I do. With Dorothy and Toto, the dog man. I do remember it, yes. Oh my god. His death animation is so loud. Like, obnoxiously loud. Ooh, some wisps. Nice, nice, nice. I'm level 79 and I just started Azteca. That's not a bad level to be. Azteca's probably more about a level 80 world. If you could get to level 80, sure. But realistically, you don't need to at all. Y'all need Spike? Not really, lol. But level 79 is fine. I bet not a lot of people know about that quest. And not a lot of people do side quests. That's just a fact of life. Not a lot of people do side quests at all. I never bought crowns for crowns gear, so I guess I just thought the Mount Olympus gear. Big Ben is hard solo without enchants. Oh yeah, I mean, definitely being level 30, getting Mount Olympus gear, and then doing doing Big Ben isn't that bad of an idea. But when you have enchants, it's just not really that worth it. I've done Mount Olympus, or I've done Big Ben solo. Sorry, not Mount Olympus. I have done Mount Olympus solo though. But yeah, with enchants, it's really easy. Didn't know you could transfer enchant solos into Celeste. That's fair enough. If you ever start a new wizard though, trust me, it is really, really, really useful. It makes the game, early game, so much easier. Especially with a death, you could probably just destroy as a death. Until you get with enchants. Just ridiculously ridiculous is how it would be. Alright. As I said, this is my last, this is where I'm gonna end the stream after I finish this battle. As you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is actually in a little bit of pain right now. I have been streaming for 2 hours now, and talking a lot. And that 1 second, it cost us. Die. This will do absolutely no damage, but you know. A hog champ. Alright. That should be it. But yeah, I'm ending streams just because I'm in a bit of pain. And I definitely want to eat some food, drink some tea. Is the jewel packs in the crown shop worth 600 crowns? If you are too lazy to farm for the jewels yourself, yes. I won't say that I haven't gotten them before, because they can be useful, especially the Pierce jewels. Thanks. Smile. Yeah, thank you all for the help, guys. I really do appreciate that. And thank you all for tuning into the stream. Yeah, this will be where I end it today.
Our city is now that
I am in a bit of pain. Actually, let's go to Merle Ambrose first. My voice is like... they should make us so that Storm always hits 2 times crits. Damage critical. Yeah, that'd be... It's not a bad idea. I'm going for now, lol. Streaming tomorrow, probably. Appreciate the help. Okay, on my death, I got Catalan. When first tapping, I immediately realized I was on my death and not my storm. Yeah, it is rather tragic when you get the other lore master spells. Like, my storm has so many lore master spells. Actually, I'll show you guys that right before I go. But look at that, Tamushu, perfect. Be able to help tomorrow. All right. If you can't, that's fine. I appreciate all you tuning into the stream. I really appreciate that. I probably will be streaming again tomorrow. If I'm not, though, you know, I will be streaming sometime this week. Just keep an eye out. In my Discord server, I'll announce before I stream. But real quick, as you can see, I have Festus, Angry Snow Pig, Handsome Fomori. I don't have any of the storm spells. I have Athena. I have Luminous Weather, Pigsy. I don't think I have any death ones, and I have Savage Paw. I have a ridiculous amount. But anyways, that's it for today. Hate the new critical change. I think it's okay. I don't see why people hate cats. Consistent damage and accuracy buff. Same debuff, yeah. So that's it for today. I appreciate all of you joining in. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some food, drink some tea, and hopefully all of you guys can go relax as well. Thanks for the donation I had earlier this stream. No one's obligated to donate, but I do appreciate it. So yeah, see you next stream. Have a fantastic day. Thank you all for watching. Alt tab, stop streaming.